Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm live everywhere where I need to be live. Just 1 second. Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully I don't have mic problems today. But I believe that everything should be fine right now. Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Joseph Mokwena. I'm your host, and this, of course, is a show where we love South African football. Every now and then we dabble into African football, but then even less we go overseas. Hey, yeah, no, there's a lot happening that side. Guningi, but I am here for today's show. If you are here, if you're new here, every time Chiefs, Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, Bafana, or Banyana are in action, we will be here doing what is called a watch-along. The watch-along is you guys watching with me, very interactive show. You are able to jump in and speak to me via the multi-guest button on TikTok. Bottom of your screen, there's a pink figure hugging a blue figure. You click on them, I let you in, and we can have a conversation. Halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in for us to navigate whatever's happening in the game. And then, of course, if we can reach 25,000 likes, I'll keep it running and keep it open for the second half, and everybody will be able to come in and give me a moment of their time. Now, huge, momentous occasion for Mamelodi Sundowns, who's already, just why? A huge momentous occasion for Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, playing Chippa United at Buffalo City Municipal Stadium. Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, is number 1. They currently need only 1 point in order for them to secure the lead. Without Pirates having to do anything after they won their last game yesterday. Coach Jose Rivero's last game. They've played 26 games, they've won 22, they've drawn 1, and they've lost 3. They've scored 60 goals and conceded only 13. Whereas Chippa United are number 8 on the log, 26 games played, 8 wins, 6 draws, and 12 losses. They've scored 21 goals and they've conceded 24 goals. NLMB, welcome. In the last 5 games, Chippa United has 3 losses and 2 draws. One of those losses coming versus Mamelodi Sundowns 3-0 the last time out, 7th of May. And then, of course, their other loss was the 3rd of May, where they lost to SuperSport United 2-0. Then, Mamelodi Sundowns, on the other hand, has 4 wins and 1 draw in their last 5 games. Last game for them was the 3-0 win versus Stellenbosch. And on the 7th, of course, they beat Chippa 3-0. So Chippa is seeing Mamelodi Sundowns for the second time in 7 days. Then in the last 5 games, Shem. Chippa United has no wins. There have been no draws. Mamelodi Sundowns has won all 5. Before the 3-0 from the last time out, Mamelodi Sundowns managed to beat Chippa 2-0 on the 9th of May 2024. The starting lineups are as follows. Williams in goal, Mokwena, Kekana, Suarez, Libusa, Adams, Ribeiro, Allende, Morena, Matthews, and Reyners. Then, of course, Chippa United has Johnson in goal, Ndlovu, Shabalala, Makele, Mudisa, Filanda, Jongwana, Kumalo, Matrose, Kwaiba, and Sitole are the starting lineup for them. Now that we've gotten through all of the church announcements, I'd just like to say,
Hello, hi. How are you?
How are you guys doing? Okay. Very interesting. This also represents a chance for Mamelodi Sundowns to get the most wins in the Premier League era. If they're able to win this game and go up to 23 wins, that'll be the most wins in the PSL era, tied with the 1996-97 Manning Rangers, and then, of course, I believe it's the 1998-99 Chiefs teams that were able to get the most points. What's interesting about that is that back then, there were more teams in the league. So what Mamelodi Sundowns is doing right now is incredible. And for those who don't believe in the gospel of Miguel Cardoso, guys, you have to believe in something now, especially since all of these records are falling. Guys. I need 5 goals from Sundowns, says Paul, for top 8. Mr. Oti, don't forget to mention that this is a sold-out affair. So as things stand, we're champions. No, the thing is, you guys were champions a long time ago. Pirates mathematically would have to do incredible things in their last few games in order to catch up to you, but it was always in your hands. All you need is a point from this game, and you've got everything. Mara, so many wins, guys. So many wins. I am Khopolongaga. How are you, Constance? Welcome, Mr. Lou. Oksala Pirates lifted Jose River. Marakaban, you guys are the worst. What did they lifted Ribeiro?
God have mercy upon us.
You guys are the worst. Anyway, what's interesting about this game is that Chippa United comes into this game with Matrose and Philander starting. Two players that in the last game versus Mamelodi Sundowns, they changed things for Sundowns. Now, in the game that they played just a week ago, Mamelodi Sundowns was actually able to take advantage a little bit early. Chippa United was found wanting. Then it was only in the second half that Chippa decided that, no, we're going to try go for this game. It seems as though Coach Thabo September and his assistant, Coach Mabuti Kenyeza, they've learned that maybe you do need to go for it, hanyani, man. You do need to do something before you can go into defense. Because most of the PSL teams, as I always say, have 20 minutes of game time. They've got 20 minutes, 20 good minutes where they make you run. After that 20 minutes, shame. But it's all about where you place it, I guess. Mamelodi Sundowns with the long ball, cleared by the goalkeeper. Sold out affair at Buffalo City. At least even the grass looks a bit better. Hey, that stadium, sometimes. That stadium. Hi. So, Mamelodi Sundowns has Alenda in the game. Wasn't in the game last time out. They didn't really need anything there because Stellies didn't quite pitch for that game. But they do have the midfield controller back in. Then, of course, up front, you've got RMR, Umorana, Matthews, and Reyners. A front three that has been trusted a little bit by Coach Cardoso. And Sales, Arthur Selesh, finds himself on the bench. This is sort of looking like a Sales game, to be honest with you. This is sort of looking like a Sales game. There's a space just in front of Adams and Allende that I think Sales would love. But anyway, Kapane says, our pundits made us believe Pirates was better than Sundowns this season. Frauds. It's not going to be an easy game, says Samgelo. Chippa isugelinyo game continuayo. Hey, Lord. Are you sure you want to use the yoga? But it's fine. Chiefs are the only club to stress Sundowns for the league. Others are just here and there. I don't know. As a champion, sometimes you must show champion humility. So I'm gonna be humble and say, guys, yeah, it's a game of football, man. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. Sundowns just so happen to lose to Chiefs in the Nedbank Cup leading up to the finals. So, it's just how it is. Petro says they're making it 8 in a row. Come get 8. Yeah. Get 8, guys. Yeah. Farmers League. Okay, so Chippa is looking a little bit more prepared. They're not giving Sundowns the spaces they were giving them last time. So let's see if Sundowns can make something happen here. But it does look like Chippa man is focused.
But for us, we are prepared, we are determined. And this time around, we are very serious.
And this time around, they are very serious. But here comes Mamelodi Sundowns. Play the pass! Offside. You should have played the pass early, Ribeiro. Oh, we lost through an offside, but a sequel lapo. Oh, Petro. Yeah?
I benefited and I have no shame.
Kana, just remind me, who was that coach? What was he coaching when he said that? Just by the way, guys, just by the way. So teams this week will lift some cup. Others coach. Look, man. Look, I'm still new to this. It's my first week being a champion after 10 years. I'm still going to decide how champions spend their first Thursdays after a very tough week, man. Very tough week. Left and right, bone marrow, T-bone steak. Hey, we're just eating bones, Mara. As a champion, it's nice to be within the other champions. You know what I mean? Mapule, thank you so much for the gifts. Guys, send the gifts through. Remember, I'm looking for 25,000 likes in order to make sure that in the second half I keep it open. Look, Chippa is denying Sundowns a lot of space in the middle. which is very odd because in the middle you should have the presence of Allende and Adams, but maybe this is why Mokwena, well, Adams and Mokwena, and they're not getting the ball up nicely. It seems like Chippa is in a very nice structure where they're not necessarily pressing Sundowns, but they're making sure that when Sundowns has the ball, they can't find each other very easily, right? They close down a lot of these zones here, a lot of pockets, which is making it hard for Sundowns to play. If you watch what Sundowns is doing right now, they get the ball over the halfway line. But once they get over, it's so hard for them to find that next pass that goes through to one of their players, one of the more dangerous players up top. So I think Chippa's doing well so far. You see, there's the space. Whenever there's a little space, they go and take that ball. But you know, the question is, how long can you last? How long can you last before something happens? Before you lose focus, before you lose your structure, before you lose your way in the game. That is what the game is when you're playing versus Sundowns, especially if you don't score early. So let's see if Chippa man at home can spoil the party, similar to what happened with Cape Town City last season when they ended the invincible run. But let me see what you guys are saying. Chiefs will return to get the league because others keep failing. Mara Paul, relax. Paul.
Boy, relax, boy.
Relax, boy. Can you say sold out affair? It's a sold out affair, guys. It's sold out affair. Are we going to see the trophy today? Is the trophy available? Does anybody know if we know what the trophy looks like? Is Sundowns going to get it here? Are they going to wait until the last day? What's going to happen? Why is Betway trying to give us suspense that doesn't exist? Here comes Mamelodi Sundowns. Oh, yo. Who is this Reynard? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I don't know this guy. What, guys? Who is this? Guys, Amo Reynard. Bashama Vala, top of the box, then here it is. Yes. Look at that placement. Oh. Hi guys. Sundowns is too much. Sundowns is too much.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I couldn't do it off. I don't couldn't do it off. Ziyakhala very much. Ziyakhala very much.
You know, Chippa United was doing so well, and then all of a sudden,
Kasongo, yeah. Mobali nanga. Kasongo, mbona wewe.
but they're going to get a certificate. That will be a certificate, not a trophy. Mr. Ochi, where are stars that Mr. Khoza promised? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe they're going to give us moons. Who knows? Can't show you the match, guys. I do not own any of the rights. I can't even fathom or imagine having enough money to buy those rights. And if I show you any game right now, I get banned, and possibly Betway, Supersport, they come after us. So I like speaking to you guys here on live. I like it. So I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. It is a watch along. The only thing I can say is DSTV 202, also a DSTV stream. If you've got logins, also a Showmax Premier League. That is where you can watch the game. It's a goal, Linz. Oh, I just said it's going to be 2-0 and they scored. Yo. Caruso Paul says Shembe. Score another 4 goals, Sundowns. OT, would you say this team is ready for the Champions League final? Oh, 100%. 100% ready. Very ready. But remember, that team is going to be different to this Chippa team or the Stellenbosch team. You know, those guys. Yeah, but now what's happening? Why am I blinking? Mara, guys, you keep asking me about. It's full, guys. It's full. Homeland, it's full. You filled up a stadium. Things happen, man. You guys filled up a stadium. Chiefs won a trophy. Every now and then these things happen. Here comes Chippa United on the counter to try and make it 1-1. Let me see. Who is the top goal scorer now? I think it's still Ribeiro with Reynas behind him, but I believe Reynas might have more goal involvements than Ribeiro. Sundowns must score 4 more goals. We want to get closer to the top 8, said Zandi. Oh, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Oh, say Sangatisan. Is that what we're doing here? So it's over, says Chigaman. Suarez is not good on his feet, says Tabo. I told you Chippa is sugelinyo mkodini. Can the league end, Pella? I know my players. I know my new players. Oh, gee, me? Why must I tata? I'm not tatazeling, guys. Mina. Guys, champions don't tatazel. Champions don't tatazel. I'm a fan of football tonight, guys. Whoever wins, wins. Mina, I'm fine. I thought Sundowns, they will be introducing players that don't get game time. Really, not now. Not now. I think what Cardoso has to do is to try to keep the key players warm as much as possible. You have to keep them active. The one person he's resting is Utembazwane. He did speak about that in his pre-match interview, where he said that no, Utembazwane obviously came back from an ACL injury. So he's like, yeah, they're trying to just make sure that they don't force him back. But for the others, I think you have to try and rotate between them and keep them warm while you wait for that final. So maybe that's why he carries on playing these guys. I don't think you're going to see any of the fringe players anytime soon, honestly speaking. The game versus Stellenbosch was the best time to do it. But yeah, you got to keep the players warm, I think. You got to keep the players warm. Congratulations to us for winning 8 times in a row. Hope South African coaches say, what do we mean by coaching? Where's Shalulile? Shalulile is on the bench. Sundowns' bench has Onyango Mvala, Mudau Mashego, Obas Maema, Sales, Masego, and Ushasha. Or as ASAP Shembe likes to call him, Shasha Pum Pum Pum. Can it be full? Go Loftus. I hope so. I'm going to be at Loftus for the final. Definitely going to that final. They're both sitting on 14 each. Okay, it's both 14. Okay. Konzeni, welcome. Big Brother says Chippa average goal is 0 for the last 5 encounters with Downs. Yeah, no, they haven't been able to score versus Sundowns. Well, they scored on the 10th of January 2023 in a 2-1. If we get top 8 spot, we will take it also. Sundowns fill up the stadium, got 57 plus teams from other teams, mostly chaps. I wonder how the trophy looks. Lorona, we want to know. Man, how that thing looks. I can see your happiness in your face. Nedbank Cup, ow. Eh? Aseko Capitec, Aseko Standard Bank, Aseko Apps. We all moved to Nedbank. It's like Nedbank must release the stats about how many people joined Nedbank on Monday morning. Anyway, here comes Mamelodi Sundowns again. Look, Chippa has been relatively disciplined. I think I like them about them. They haven't given Mamelodi Sundowns that much problem. The only issue comes when Sundowns gets into the final third, because it seems like Chippa then falls apart. But that high-ish press is helping a little bit to win them balls back up the top, up at the top. But then otherwise, Hey, I thought, hey, keeper. OT, forget Kachipa, let Sundowns win. Agidi kid. Go ahead and ask, DJ Nuts. Go ahead and ask. Anako, you could also ask, our CAF final really sold out? Are they pulling Soweto Derby on us? Is it sold out? You're Namawe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check something. I'm not sure if I can be 100% honest. I am not sure. I just want to see something on the YouTube. I've just been alerted of something. Chippa playing out from the back. Shades of Kwanele Kopo. Hey, Kwanele Kopo did the things there. And then his contract ended mid-year because they didn't give him the right contract. I just want to make sure of something. Thank you so much, Sports Buddy, for letting me know that something is happening there on my YouTube, but let me just check it out. Okay, comments are on the horizontal. Let me see. That's very weird. That's very weird. I don't know why. But on my side, it says that the comments are open. Does Betway have a final? Oh. Who's your player for the season? And please, defender as well. Ooh, interesting. Player of the season, Lucas Ribeiro Costa, but Reyners is doing something. And then defender of the season. Oh, that's very interesting. You'd want it to come from Sundowns since they've conceded the least. But who would you give it to? Would you give it to Kekana? No, not really. Would you give it to Suarez? No. Would you give it to Khoza? No. My defender would be Spisi. I'd love Spisi to take it. Oh, dash! I'd love Spisi to take it. I want TLB, but then TLB hasn't been in for that long. So, yeah, I'm not sure. They might refund some people. We don't throw, we don't lose, we lift the coach. OT Sundowns is cruising. Hey, Gumnanduk by Sundowns. Na cruiser.
We are cruising nicely.
Oh, we are cruising nicely. Tovet defender of the season. December 19. Ngeke. Yeah, I want to say Bodlela. But obviously, it's not necessarily down to stats or anything. It's more down to the King, what do you call it, Kaseho? My Seho is leaving me. It's down to the context that they lost so many defenders and he's put his hand up. But also, you know that thing that I spoke about last season with Boronwen, that is it a situation? Is it a situation that, we're also factoring in Africa and all of those things? And does that make that unfair for a PSL competition, a PSL award? Games to goals ratio, Reyners. What's the difference between CBC and Mudau? I guess Mudau was conceded less. I don't know. Zwane needs to come and entertain this full stadium. Zwane is not there. Zwane is rested. He's not even there. Babe Gavin says, I love my team. Babe Gavin says, I love the team. Koran, Mr. Oti, did you hear about the new format for the French League? No, what is it now? Is it going to follow, the Moroccan way? Is our trophy ready to be lifted today, Conti? I don't think so. Why is no one mentioning Gran Kekan? No, I asked about Kekan. Trophy plate is waiting for Sundowns. Top goal scorer, I think it's Reyners. They should be tie, aren't they? Tabo says Mbogazi. CBC Kiana defender of the season. Mr. Oti, did you hear about? Okay, it's final. Okay, so, let me ask you the question. What about midfielder? Who do we feel is the midfielder of the season? Striker, that one's sorted. It's probably going to go to Ribeiro or Reyners. Obviously, that's an easier one to look at. There is actually. Who's the player? Is it Kwaiba? With the most assists in the league. Kwaiba, ne? Should he get a shout? McDonald's League 1 is going to have playoffs. Oh, okay. MLS type playoffs or Botola Pro League type playoffs. So MLS type playoffs, you finish the season, you get a trophy for that. Then I think the top 8 or something play in a tournament. Botola Pro splits into 2 conferences basically, and then based on where you finish up, if I'm not mistaken, based on where you finish up, you play together. Is it which one is it? Mokwena, no questions. Oh, midfielder Mokwena. Interesting. Paul says Mart. Hey, Mara Chiefs. Fukeng, obviously for me, says Mpanki. Oh, Kimachalwa. Yes, Machalwa. Yes, you're right. Kimachalwa, who has the most assists in the league right now. Look, Boss Suarez is joining the attack. Hi, Gumna to Sundowns. Hi, Gumna by Sundowns. Can't say it out loud. Rilen Machalwa playing as forwards, not midfielders, says Conti. Island, no debate. Okay. Number 1, 2, 3, 4 will play semi. Oh, okay, Koran. Okay, I get it. Yeah, is that left back Ribeiro is hot in this match. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. 24 minutes in, Sundowns is leading 1-0 through a Reina's wonder goal. Aye, guys, Abo Reina's, they're too much now. Aye, Abo Reina's, they're too much now. Aye. This is not the Reina's from Stellenbosch. This one is not the Reina's from Stellenbosch. The guy who only had pace. That's all he had. Aye, this Reina's. Uzenenye, cruising mode league in the back, says Luanle. Suarez is playing as a fullback. It's interesting. He's too slow, man. You could just see there, he's too slow, he's out of position. If you could put him 1v1 with a dangerous player, or maybe that's what they're going to do. Try and limit. Side netting from Philander. Maybe you try limit one side. So you put a traditional center back on one side, maybe make him sit a little bit, play a lopsided 4, and then make sure to close one side to maybe route a team like Pyramids up the other side, and hope that you can, stifle them a little bit there. Maybe that's the plan. Could even be that you're adding height. This is an experiment. Utlafela, they're experimenting with the league. They're experimenting. It's so nice to be Sundowns. Na experiment anje. Yeah, with real people and real players. They're experimenting je. Hey, Sundowns, babang ba chincha. Boripero taking off the underwards. Mudau last was going to the toilet in the middle. Guys. Is the league even a league anymore, guys? Is the league even a league? Because we don't see it, man. We don't see it.
There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on here. 26 minutes in. I think Chippa's 20 minutes is gone, eh? That goal seems to have deflated them a little bit. Le vase batho alilo kora. How can you vase someone? Oh, Sundowns turning up the volume. Libusa turning up the volume. Look at how high the center backs are playing. Okay, Mokwena's covering him though. Relax on. Why are they in such a rush?
Relax, boy.
Downs playing in a full stadium, says CJ. I'm surprised you're not there. I've seen how good Coach Cardoso is because of what he did on Reina, says Yanda. No, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. That's the player that I point to when we speak about development. Because I've asked the question before, how many teams actually make players better on a day-to-day basis? Season starts, season ends. How many teams are making players better where you see a market difference from day 1 to day 30? How many? And if you look at Reina's guys, the cool thing about Reina's is also his own resilience, because there was a time where he was sitting on the bench. After Mangoba left and RMR was dismantled for a bit, there was a time he had to work back into this team. And to be scoring the way he's scoring, to be assisting and being part of the games. Remember that assist that he played inside the box? Inside the box, pass to the far post, tap in. That's when I knew that, no, this is different. Think about Bobo, what's his name, Boss Sales, how we didn't rate Sales when he arrived and people were having him. Well, I rated him, but people didn't want him. And they were saying all types of things about him being 60 million. Look at how he's come around. That is insane. Like, Sundowns is insane for doing those things. Top coaches improve players. Too many in the PSL play for results. Maralitabo, to be fair, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. To be fair, when you're coaching for your life, turnover is high everywhere. Turnover is high. These chair people don't care. They will fire you immediately. Do you have the time to focus on development? Do you have the time to bring in youngsters? Do you have the time to do all of those things when you're under pressure? Job can end anytime. Is that an excuse that I can use? That maybe you do lean on the more senior players, you do lean on maybe giving one instruction and having that instruction work or not work. You're not trying fancy things, you know, the set pieces, the what. Could you make that argument is what I'm saying. Caruso is adapting Hansi Flick's highline defense. But can you play that versus Pyramids? I mean, you can play it in the PSL. There's only a handful of teams that can really take advantage of a highline. You know, you think of a Pirates, you think of a Stellies, specifically Titus. I have Titus in my head. But other than that, which team is consistently scary with the highline? That's a question. It's about time we bow to them 8 times in a row, says Mko. 8 times in a row, Mko. 8 times in a row. You can't even explain it. Suarez was not hated, he was just horrible. How are you doing, Shireen? How are you doing? Petro says 70 points. I don't know how many games do you have left? No, we've only got the 2 games left because Akira Royle M is no longer there. So this one is one of them. So theoretically, you can get to 66 points. Oh, no, wait, you can. Sorry, I'm sorry. 70 points. I'm so sorry. Hey, I don't know what I was reading there. 70 points is wild. Imagine being a team trying to fight Sundowns right now. To have to know that you have to get to 70 points. Like, you can't lose more than 2 games and you can't draw more than 1 to beat MAMELODI SUNDOWNS. That is insane. That is insane. It's too much, guys. It's too much. You know, it just hit me. That is insane. No. Our down sporting director seems to have a cut on player deals. Their prices don't make sense. But a big brother, just be happy, chief. Just be happy. Anything else, we'll see on another time.
Let me answer that question on Monday.
We'll answer that question next week. Here comes Sundowns again on the counter. Reina seems to be through. Almost sweeper. Keeper. Johnson. Make sure that he's not through. Yay. Sundowns. So if Sundowns wins this, they've won the league. If Sundowns draws this, they've won the league. Kamu just made my pizza. Maratabang. Tabak's busy watching other things here. Rashamila Paul. Oh, Sundowns need to up their marketing games. These achievements shouldn't be going unspoken of like this. No, it's insane. It's insane. Sundowns has been winning so long that not only are we used to it, we just accept it. We don't even get excited for what they're doing. Like, think about it. Last season, Rulani broke records. And everybody was like, oh, it's a once in a lifetime thing. More records are falling. All of the records are falling. Imagine if Cardoso had this team from day one. Because I don't think he hasn't lost at home. He hasn't lost in the league. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he's lost in the league specifically. That logic is failing a lot of teams. 73. Yeah, 73. Sorry, 73 is the maximum. How do you feel that we're rocking it for the 8th time? DSTV passed without any team touching it. All I know is that I've touched the Nedbank Cup. All I know is that I've touched the Nedbank Cup. But what's with these answers? What's with these questions? Why are you guys fighting? Stop fighting me. Oh, why are you fighting me? Stop fighting. Stop fighting. 70 points would be simple for Nabiolas. Oh, Nabiola. Yeah? Yege Nabi. Angeke. Angeke. 70 points. Angeke. Suarez is the worst player Sundowns ever bought. Their sporting director is dodgy. He's not the... Is he the worst? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Who's the worst that you've bought? Part of me wants to be spicy and say Lodge. Who's the worst signing that Sundowns has made? Let me ask that question. There in the comments, who's the worst signing that Sundowns has made? Full stadium on a weekday, things we love to see. We need more of this, actually. If there's one team that's deserving, to be fair, I'm going to take off my Chiefs hat. To be fair, if there's one team that's deserving, it has to be Mamelodi Sundowns. Honestly speaking, I mean, if there's something that they should be signing, they should be trying to get Jess. Jess will turn this thing around. What am I wrong about, Tins? Whatever creative agency Paris uses, I need Sundowns to consult ASAP. Aye, Mamtand is working. I'm here to see King Ribeiro number 10. I don't like accepting the fact that that it will be almost impossible to break their record, says Mko. Peto says that Sundowns is press resistant. Oh, he lost in the league to Pirates. Did he lose to Pirates in the league? Did he? I can't remember. No, I'm saying the 3 games that were lost. Who lost them? Because remember, Mangoba was in charge for a little bit of the season at the beginning. We are not fighting. You guys are fighting, man. You guys are fighting. No, we'll be back, guys. Hey, a lot of things are happening. Kotriman Press. Everybody's getting great opportunities. So we haven't been able to sit down properly. He has lost, just not at home. Okay. What about Esquivel? Okay, Mondi says Safranco Mendieta, the Ethiopian guy. What's his name? Suarez is bad. What happens when Ribeiro and Reynolds get equal goals? Who will be given the golden boot? I think it will be shared. There is such as sharing. I think it will be shared. Remember, Reynolds last season. Oh, that's insane. Reynolds last season was about to share it with Mabasa. Then Mabasa just, Kadi last minute, was able to go and score one more goal. But Reynolds, if it wasn't for Stellenbosch having that slow last 5 games, they could have overtaken Pirates and Reynolds would have been the top goal scorer out and out. Suarez is not entirely the worst. One kind of player you want to let build his confidence. Okay. Can I ask you this then? You build your confidence in the league, fine. But then, can you trust Suarez to go play in a Champions League? Can you trust him in the game versus Pyramids? That's coming up. Okay, let me ask you this question. He's currently playing left back. Who would you rather see at left back versus Pyramids? Mudiba or Suarez? Just an ask. Or Saavedra. Where is Saavedra? Here comes Sundowns again. Oh, Tash just can't get the ball under control. Yes, they're deserving, but it's not happening. Some girl says most Chippa fans are here to watch Sundowns. Yeah, that's why they moved it to Buffalo City. That's why they moved it to Buffalo City. It was actually a very smart move. They did the same thing with one of the Chiefs games last season. I remember the pitch was trash. No corner kick in this game. Cardoso lost. Oh, did he lose 2? Okay. Mangoba lost against Polokwane City. He did, yeah. That one I remember. Oh, that one I remember. Oh, okay. So those are the 2 losses. Pirates, Polokwane, TS Galaxy. What African nation looks strong right now? I think you're still looking to the north. You're still looking to Morocco, if I'm being honest. But they're looking shaky. Morocco and us, actually. Lamine Yamal will get Ballon d'Or over Rafinha. But I guess UEFA. Yeah, I guess UEFA counts more. They won the Euros, sorry. Can we call Mashiko the worst signing? Ooh. But there were signings under coach. Okay, how far are we going? Are we going since Patrice Motsepe was spending money because there was a bunch? Some of them weren't even bad. They just didn't play that much. Wasn't what Joseph Malengwane? Were they at Sundowns? I know he came to Chiefs at some point. Can't even trust him against Chiefs. Divine Lunga says DJ Nuts, but I was asking more about Mudiba versus Pyramid specifically. Here comes Sundowns again. Hey, they're back to gear 2. It's a Sundowns. Sundowns is so irritating. They're back to gear 2 because Chippa's gone and they're going to be gone for the whole game. 39 minutes in, we've got 6 minutes left of regulation. We're going to see how much they're going to add on. Probably going to be a minute, nothing more really. Brian Onyang. Ooh, Brian Onyang. That's someone. Usman Tembele might win this year's Ballon d'Or, says Tepiso. That's true. Reyners must behave and leave Ribeiro to shine. Reyners wants to win. Fela Reyners are sitting on the bench. Okay, can we have a honest conversation about Ribeiro? Ribeiro was hot at the beginning of the season, but he's been off a little bit. And off is relative because he scores, but he hasn't been the same the same Ribeiro that we've seen. But the numbers support it, so I'm not gonna say he's not the player of the season. But has he gone off the boil a little bit? It's not gonna matter. But is it one of those Christopher Katongo seasons? Hey, the movement up front. The movement up front. Do you know what happened, man? The reason why I keep highlighting Reyners, he couldn't do this. The stuff that he's doing now, his movement off the ball, his ability to now pass the ball, that is an insane improvement. Like, that is an insane improvement, guys. I don't think you realize how much of an improvement it is. Remember those games that he used to play for Bafana, where you could see that he was completely out of it and he was one-dimensional? And then you'd look to Shalulile to do some of the things that Reyners is doing now. The fact that that change is happening so quickly, it's insane. It's been months, man, because he was also out, remember? Like, yo, guys. Like, the fact that RMR used to be Matthews on one side, Reyners on the other side, Ribeiro in the middle, diagonal runs. Nothing more, nothing less. We transition, you catch with the defense off, you put Reyners through. The fact that now Reyners and Matthews are combining up top in different areas. They're able to go into different, Yeah, what am I doing? Kind of the kids call it glazing. I may be glazing, but it's the truth, guys. It's the truth. Sundowns is too much. Pyramids is good, but the way they can get unstable, even Chiefs fan, I think Sundowns will win. I think Pyramids, the challenge with Pyramids is that they're a PSL team Pro Max. So they play at a high tempo for 90 minutes. Obviously, you're going to try keep the ball and move them away from the ball and doing all of that stuff, right? But they're a team that is able to play for 90 minutes. So that's the challenge that Sundowns has, on top of the fact that they can finish. PSL teams look great against Sundowns for 20 minutes. I mean, if you look at the game Sundowns has played, even this Chippa looked great for 20 minutes in the beginning of the second half, where they got some chances. Now, remember, Onyango was in goal and it was the B team pretty much, but if you give those same chances to a team like Pyramids, they score. And they're one of the highest scoring teams in Africa. Oh, Reina's looking for that pass again. So that's going to be the challenge. If Jessica was at Sundowns, they'll be getting 30K plus fans a game, says Butlali. OT, do you want Osimhen at Arsenal? Do you think he'll be a missing piece? Yes. I don't know if he'll be the missing piece, but I think he'll give Arsenal a different dimension going forward. I've always argued that Arsenal has too many ball-playing players. Even the strikers want to ball-play. The strikers are midfielders, right? So you need a killer. Arsenal need killers. We haven't had a killer in a while, but we'll talk about that on another day. We need to let SA Excellence shine, said Chadley. Team Rainers for the Golden Boot. Vilile said someone benefited with the signing of Brian Onyango because he rejected him. Velile, I keep telling you, ungazikhiphi. Wena. But he caught up with him, yet he's still good. Ribeiro is not only scoring, but he's also creating. So is Reyners. Let's go Sandawana, says Teddy. Bong says if Europe 1 or 2 games, you're benched, even if you change, you're sold. Lucas's decision making is poor, says Litabo. Tabo says he's not off. The opposition teams are closing him or leaving Reyners on. My assertion is that Ribeiro's playing a little bit deeper than he normally plays. And when he plays deeper, usually when he drops back a little bit too far, he loses the ball a lot and he becomes a lot more selfish. If he was playing a little bit higher up and was maybe the guy who was linking with Matthews instead of Reyners coming across, you would say that maybe he plays a different football or a better football, right? So I think that's what's happening. But also, I guess you're only human after all. He was playing at an incredible level at some point during the season. And he was playing at the level that you'd expect a player of the season or what we want a player of the season to be doing. Here comes a corner kick from Chippa United to finish off this game. We are in the added on time. Okay. I like it. Reyners, Ribeiro, Matthews. RMR, Baba. RMR, the foreign car. Tabang says Downs is not beating Pyramids in Egypt. They must score first leg. Ribeiro's pass selection is bad. Honestly, says DJ Nut, Chiefs is not ready for next season. CAF will make or break you if you won't beef up. MJ says, OT, let's be honest, between Pyramids and Sundowns, who do you expect to win the Champions League? No, I expect Sundowns to do it because Pyramids is also a new team, a relatively new team in the Champions League space. This might be their debut season. I don't know if their previous iteration did it. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, it is half time. Let me let in some analysts so that we can speak about what we saw in the first half. Agent, my brother.
Shalom, my brother. Yeah.
So just help me out there. Does shalom mean sold out?
Yeah, it means sold out. You know, a year of miracles. Let me start by saying, yes, it's nice, sold out and everything. I like it, but this pitch is poor, man. This pitch is horrible. Like, at least cut it if you're going to use it. At least if you can't cut it.
And this is a good day. This is on a good day for this pitch.
Really? Hi, man. At least water it so that it doesn't become as bumpy. You know, when the pitch is this bad, you overwater it so that at least the ball flows a bit better. It reminds me
Pirates is going to say something.
No, I think now they can see why when a pitch is bad, you have to cut it much lower and water it so that the ball can move fast, you know. But and on top of that, it reminds me of that game against Polokwane where Kutse got injured in old Peter Mokaba. Similar pitch, you know. I think this was sometimes we have to praise your coach, you know, man management, you know. You look at a player like Zion and you say, this pitch is not for you, you know. Yes, it would be nice as a captain for you to be there and everything, but not on this pitch, you know. Sometimes when a coach is able to take the emotions out of the game, that says a lot, you know. But much improved Chippa United, much improved in terms of the defense. You know, they look a bit more solid. They like even the keeper. I'm not saying anything, right? I've only seen 45 minutes of him, but instead of no, I know. Instead of normally Chiefs, you don't have a keeper. He has a keeper, you know, because he has the basics right. He knows when to come out for the ball. He knows when to cut crosses. You know, when it comes to the basics, you can see a lot of basics in him. So yeah, good well. And then yeah, I love Suarez. I love him well, but I think thanks but no thanks. That's all I can say about him because I love the boy. He served us well like in first game against Pirates, but yeah, you can see him. But yeah, thanks but no thanks. Thank you.
I'm gonna come back because I want to ask you about something. Let me go to Bongs. Bongs,
Yes, OT,
champ,
my champ.
as the champion who doesn't have a team in this game, how do you see it?
No, man. Before Reakaine, I'm all for a sold out affair here at Buffalo City. Mara, no, man. Sundowns is very insult. This is a sold out affair at a small stadium. Naked all pieces had never at least they made sold out to go FMB. Mara, I did this one no corner. I don't count it as a sold out affair because this is a small stadium. It's like they've sold out Kaiser's Hotel Stadium or Silosecha Stadium. So yeah, I can count it as a sold out affair.
Why Luana Bongs?
It's not like I'm working them. We can call it a sold out
Tugela bana ba
affair.
bang man ba enjoy man now.
No man, Baskabat were insult about no, this is a sold out affair. Sold out affair in at a small stadium. Have a lot at the FMB, then we can give them recognition.
Bongs, 1-0. O ring ka first half. Hey, Bongs, 1-1.
No, Sundowns are playing very well, doing their job very well. I expect to score some more goals, but no, Chippa United are compact at the back. They are defending very well level now. They might just fight because they know that top 8 is at stake.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come back. Shabe, Habibi.
Rastafire.
Are we Jarastafari now?
We
Kiman.
Rastafiring today, Oti. Do you know why?
Ebanda.
Because we're going higher and higher, man. We're taking it to the top, man. You know what I say, man? Bomba Rasclad, man. You know what I say, Oti.
Oh, thank you. Except you, Bank.
Except Marley, Oti. Who cried, Mr. Oti?
But give that, but.
Yeah, man. Oti, first off, congratulations on the finally getting your podcast on Spotify, dog. You're doing big things, bro. Like, yeah, you're God's favorite, bro. I've been saying the whole year, you're God's favorite, dog. You're cooking. Keep running with it,
No,
dog.
thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. And then this is just another weekly reminder, Uti, yo, can we please just bully agent into doing some writing for the overthinking channel
Don't
there,
worry, he
please?
did writing. I've got it. I'm gonna post it. Don't worry.
Thank you. Okay, now back to the game, man. You know, this game in a top tier thing, you know, OT, man. You know, the Mamelodi Sundowns, you know, and running a Rasclad thing, you know, and I'm feeling a Chippa United, you know, Mr. OT. Me, I love this game, Mr. OT. Bomba clad, Mr. OT. Mr. OT, this is a fire game, Mr. OT. Yeah, I really wish. As a PSA, they're soccer because not every game is like this, Mr. OT, you know?
Yeah.
Like, these type of games, like where both teams are coming at each other, like Chippa United is definitely playing better than they did.
Yeah.
In the last game, last Lale Nabo Kona Nabo, they're coming at us, and he changely Stanley. Iyabasiza plan because local keeper lodlalayo manje na ngathi aware situational yabona ukuthi okay, he reads the game really well. He's coming out when he needs to come out. He stays on his line when he needs to stay on his line. So it's not like we're running all over them, you know, Mr. Oti, as much as we're coming at them, but they're also coming at us too, Mr. Oti, you know.
Is this a lesson? Is this a lesson for PSL teams that, you know, Chippa learned the lesson last week that maybe you start like this instead of coming out like this when you're 2-0 down?
Mr. Oti, you know, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, Mr. Oti, because either way, Sockshire. We're going to beat you, man. You know, either way, Mr. Oti Sockshire. You know, so you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, you know. But this is more entertaining on the eye to see a team actually fight and not just like say, okay, shy again. You know what I mean? So this is more entertaining because it also tests Sundowns, you know. A movement, oh my God. Oh my
Oh,
word,
wow,
Reynolds
wow, wow, wow.
improved so much. Mr. OT, like the link up play, Engibona Reynolds, no Matthews, and when Reynolds goes wide, Matthews comes inside. Oh my God, Mr. OT, this team has improved so much. This Sundowns is more, and I'll say it again, this Sundowns is more dangerous than last year's one, Mr. OT. Yeah, man, improvement, man, kakhulu, man. And then, Indaba Suarez is touchy. It's touching about Suarez, Mr. Otsi, because you don't know if he was going to be given more time, how much more he would have been able to adjust to the PSL like Sales has adjusted. It's just good to that position is a very sensitive one at Sundowns for a very long time.
Okay.
So we need someone who's gonna slot in immediately and not attack his cards with Azangene. But without taking too much time, yeah man. Me I say, what jobless, no man can curse, man. Sundowns, fireman.
Okay. Let me bring in Nitabo. Welcome.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the opportunity, Uti.
It's a 1-0 game. How do you feel about this first half?
Really enjoyable game, a nice watch. Credit must be given to the Chippa head coach. I think then the last game at home, they started with a right-footed player at left back. So I'm happy to see that they brought in Bale back. He's giving them a lot of options that side. They're able to make runs, especially with, I think it's with Matros or something like that. They're able to get some chances. And I want to see more of Kwaiba, man. I feel like he's dropping in too deep and he's just not there, man. I would have loved to see him because I think he's a top talent. And I just wanted to speak about, firstly, Malebo Bale. What a top player, and how the NFD has improved him and the likes of Keleto and, top development and, going through the right channels. It also helps so much. And I think guys like Abundu and the rest, I hope they go to the NFD and play there first and come back. But anyway, I'm also happy to see Soras being given a send-off. It's his last game, I'm sure. He won't be back. It's not good enough. As well, Salas, I hope he gets some game time today as well. I'd love to see him maybe playing in the Allende role today, maybe as an 8, something a little bit different. Because I think there's something about him in the middle there. But, as a 9, I'm not convinced. I'd like to see him, link up and play with all 3 attackers. It would be very interesting to have 4 attackers again, just like the Stellenbosch game, to see how we progress. And I'd like to see also Mvala coming back, make changes, let the guys enjoy. I think this game is done.
Do you rate what Chippa is doing in this game? Do you think that, the result is basically done this game, or you're saying that's basically done, but we're also giving them props. Do you rate what they've done that highly? Do you think that this is just a good performance?
I think so. I think, you have to give credit when a coach has rectified a mistake. I think their defense was really bad and it exposed their goalkeeper as well. He made a lot of mistakes as Stanley, and that's why I guess he's not playing today. But I think the change in the left back gave them a lot of balance and they're able to move the ball better. It's just that the quality is not there, especially when the ball comes into midfield. The retention as well, the pitch is not helping. But yeah.
Okay. Let me bring Sinja. Sinja, the showstopper. Welcome.
Marawa,
why aren't you at the stadium now? Quality Stadium.
Let's start here. Let's note this. Everybody that is in that stadium paid 100 rand to get inside, not 20 rand.
Yeesh.
So those fans, please multiply them by 5. What you normally get when they are playing there at Loftus. So the municipality actually makes some sort of money in the Sundowns for the first time in the history. Municipality makes money from having Sundowns in a stadium. So they should make Buffalo City their home ground. Because clearly there are some Sundowns fans that do have money. They do have 100 rand. They keep complaining about 20 rand. Yeah, it's expensive. Because these people, in order for them to bet the field, the entrance must be free. Entrance must be a yellow t-shirt. This time, Mr. OT, they are going to watch. People that are going to see Sundowns being crowned dstv champion, Betway champion. It's people who have paid at least 100 rand. It's a show, Mr. OT. Even movies cost less. Cost more. Take your children to the fair, you pay 500 rand. At least Sunday, there are ballers. East London are the home of sundown ballers. Yeah, abo asithakanqa amabhedi thina here. No yellow t-shirt entrance here. 100 rand. So let's applaud Sundown, East London Sundown supporters. They are showing us that Sundowns really has proper supporters. Mr. Uti, I don't understand why they keep sending these these matches to Buffalo City Stadium. I think they would have chosen Sisa Tukashe. I think it's a better football stadium, better pitch. Yeah, facilities, showers, changing rooms aren't as good as the East London Stadium. But as far as it's a football pitch, because you must understand, this pitch is also used for sub-union, for rugby, during the week and so on and so forth. So for it to be a rugby match, a rugby practice for Border Bulldogs during the week, and then you have a soccer match during on a Saturday, it will have a toll on the pitch itself. But other than that, Masata Wan Hashem, Chippa United, I hear a lot of people, they are playing more with caution, but guess what? They are losing. It's another 3 points gone. Whether you are loose, 3 point is not tighter, it's not stronger, whether you gain, whether it's a 1-0 or a 3-0. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't see September coming with a bite. I don't know whether they were looking for positive results in this match. This is what I hate about these teams. The attitude of the players, the posture of the players. When they're playing Chiefs in the same stadium, in the far west, and they showed a lot of aggression. They showed a lot of determination. They showed a lot of willingness. They're playing a Sundowns, they're a bit cautious now. They don't want to lose. They're thinking of losing. Maybe, man, I don't understand. I think for them, it would have been more motivation that Sundowns were not going to give you the trophy here in East London. But guess what? September and them wants to do it that way as well. So other than that, Masantawana, abona spita mabhedi, babhatele, abangenanga free, babhatele. They coughed out $100, Mr. Uti. Something that does not go hand in hand with the word Sundowns, paying to get in. You only find that in East London. Only in East London do you see expenditure from the Sundowns fans.
What time I'm going to jump in, agent? Changes the score prediction. Guys.
The paradox of poverty is those who are poor want to buy Gucci's to prove to people that are rich. And those that know that are rich, they don't have to buy Gucci's, but you're not there. And others, we never judge them when they say sold out affair, but the upper tier is not sold. We never judge them. So leave us with our sold out affair. It's sold out. Others, the capacity is 37,000, but the upper tier is excluded. I want to know how much is the upper tier, but you're not there. I think for me, I would love to see because I'm really worried about injuries, like seriously worried about injuries in this game. So I'd love to see Neo Mahema coming in for maybe Allende, because maybe we can't afford Allende more than Jaden. I'd love to see maybe Batusi for Mokwena, I'd love to see Maseko for Costa. And then Shasha maybe last minute for Reinas. And then I want to protect Libusa also by bringing Umvala and put Suarez there, or maybe Ulibusa for Umashiho, because Umvala is coming from injury. Maybe Mashiho for Ulibusa, and then Suarez goes back to the left center back. Yeah, man. All the substitutions here, I'm just trying to avoid another Rivaldo Coetzee situation for me. I'm hoping for I want 3-0. I want 3-0 because it will be the first time a club has reached 100 goals in a single season. And on top of that,
so nice.
It will be the first time that in a 30-game league season, a team is winning 23 games. So it will be very sweet. Thank you.
Must be so nice. Hi, let me go to, well, before I go to Bongs, guys, the second half has started. Please remember, if you want the time, add 45 to whatever my timer says. So right now the timer says 1:30, which means it's 46 minutes 30. That's how you tell the time with my little timer that doesn't go up to 90 minutes. The second half has started. Sundowns is back on. I just saw a pass that hit a pothole and bumped up. But anyway, Bongs, changes and prediction.
Before we get to changes and the prediction, sold out affair. I'll give them their flowers. Okay, they are having a sold out affair. Kaba to batlang ka dikipa tsa ANC t-shirts there. So I'll give them their sold out affair flowers. Get the ANC t-shirts. Because they are bribing people to come and support Sundowns. Whereas Pirates is hiding under Sundowns. So let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's just focus on the game. Re try fela hore Sundowns so etse 2 changes right now. Now Mayema for Allende, re kenye Shalulile for Reina, just so re be on the safe side or no Sundowns get the goals and still have the players tse ba di hlokang for the Champions League game.
Okay.
But I see the game going 2-1 Mamelodi Sundowns or 1-1.
Hambantliziyo. Shembe.
No, I think Inhliziyo OT. It's just that Chippa want to be on the safe side. They want the top 8 as well. They want to be in the top 8. So they are not just going to let this game lie down.
Okay. Let me go to Shembe. Tell me, what changes did you make and what's your prediction?
Mr. Otsi, as for abanye abantu ibhola painful, Mr. Otsi. They've realized that they'll never win anything, so the only thing that they can go for is ukuthi bagcwele stadium or abagcwelanga. Inhliziyo yami ibuhlungu because akusabhekwanga ukuthi sifuna ukuwina or not. Mara anyway, that's a story for another day, Mr. Otsi. All the best. We have different priorities in life. Mr. Otsi, I think this is going to be a 2-0 game, and then I see us closing the gates, Mr. Otsi. There's no need for us to overexert ourselves here. Let's give some Mvala some minutes. Let's give Artur Salez some minutes. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi noMashego bazomfaka ukhado semncane noMashego, so ngiyacabanga ukuthi uMashego bazomfaka, Mr. Otsi, but ngibona ukuthi i2-0 lena and then we just control the game. Yeah, Mr. Otsi. Bambaras Club.
Bamba Club Rastafari. Let me go to Litabo. Changes and your score prediction.
No, thanks. Oti, I've never seen a big team in Johannesburg in the middle of the week fill a 90,000 stadium alone. Normally there's about 1,000. I've never seen Bugatti market themselves. I've never seen FP Joan market themselves because they are quality, and quality does not market itself. It shows itself in the end product. But anyway, Oti, I hope the likes of Peter Shalulile get a chance to reach his, I think he needs to get all time, whatever. I hope to see Mashego also get some time. I believe Maseko is being scouted, so hopefully he can get some minutes as well. Oti, man, let's just celebrate, give players chances, and enjoy. We'll win the game 2-0, I think. Yeah, thanks, Oti.
Okay. CJ, changes score prediction.
They don't market themselves. Hey, try and buy that new Kaizer Chiefs jersey and see if you're going to get it. Go to your app now. Go buy the jersey now and see if it's in stock. It's out of stock in less than 24 hours. That's power, my friend. That's following. That's influence. That's filling the stadium. That's standing up for your team. That's being accountable. That's
You guys just want to fight tonight.
That's demonstration of loyalty. Mr. Oti, this without even saying, "Hi, we are going to launch it." Just a couple of players walking in, but goalkeeper Masias Funa Aseko. That's Chiefs. That's dominance, Mr. Oti. and 2.5 each. I was sat down. Somebody the keepers on Ramaphosa. Hi. 2.5, my friend. You will pay. Mr. Oti.
You guys are the worst.
And when we paid Mr. Oti, no, I don't think that it's about kept fee in order for us to pay. No. We don't go to Masonisa to pay. No. Some of our debit orders.
Mara violent. PJ, change it, right?
Mr. Oti,
choosing violence today.
We don't call Malume, no Makazi, no Tetubawo to come together to buy the thing here. Mr. Oti, you go there, you swipe, you pay it online, everything is nice, you get the t-shirt. It's Chiefs. It's Chiefs. Look at the rand. Look at how strong the rand is after winning the Nedbank Cup. The rand is strong, very strong. Yeah, tradings, Mr. Oti, very solid because Chiefs have stabilized the economy of the country.
Hey, Mara. This is co-prediction, Mara.
Yeah, Mr. Oti. But okay, back to the game.
The worst, you guys. Tonight you guys are fine, Mara.
Mr. Oti, this is the last time where we are going to watch Sundowns play, lose every, play for how many trophies? 5 trophies, and they're going to come up with 2 shape. It's Aram. I don't even think they're going to get the one with a star, but anyway, I think Sundowns is going to win. I'm giving them a 2-0. Hi, Mo, look at this.
Almost
Papa,
2-0. Bye-bye.
Hi, Papa.
Hey. Okay, bye-bye. Guys, I'm going to jump in before I let people in. I just want to give you an update. 53rd minute, Sundowns just had an opportunity. Ball played across, couldn't control Ribeiro couldn't control it properly. Almost rolled over the line when Mudise cleared it off the line after the keeper had come out. Ow. Was that Matthews? Did he hurt himself? Did Mudise hurt himself? He hurt himself with that one. Hey guys, you guys, man, hey, you guys love this thing. You guys are fighting so hard. Okay, second half has started. Chippa United has been pushing Mamelodi Sundowns a little bit, maybe lacking the final decision making in order to score the goal. Sundowns, of course, showing that maybe they can go and score the other one the other way around, and maybe if they're a little bit more clinical, they get it done. But you have to say that Chippa United has given a little bit of something now, to the point that was made during halftime. Does it matter? You're playing well, you are doing all of those things, but you're not scoring.
But does that matter?
Does that matter? Does that matter if you're coming out and you can't score the goal? Can we clap for you loudly if that's how it is? I don't think so. So, better showing, I guess. Hey, Michelle, you tried to make me go to Sundowns right before I won a trophy. Leave me, please. Guys, here comes Chippa United. It is a goal kick. But chemical engineering at its best, says Ukodani. Hey, man. Yesterday, there was 50% Chiefs jerseys online. 2 hours, they're finished. Hey, guys, Nina, you want to speak about other things? Guys, feel free to request and jump in. I'm going to let everybody get a minute or two. I may ask you a question or two as well as you come in. Feel free to request. Remember, if you're watching it on YouTube, you have to join me live right now on TikTok. Request by pressing the button at the bottom of the screen that says multi-guest. There's also a button that has a blue figure hugging a pink figure, and I can let you in. Let me bring in Usiabonga. Siabonga, welcome.
My mister.
Siabonga, but 1-0.
Yeah, you good?
I'm a champion. I'm very good right now.
As usually. Congratulations. Maybe we should wait for another 10 years. But as usually, the champions, they are winning. We are winning still. You see, when they say you are cruising nicely, this is cruising nicely.
Yeah.
The league is gone. I think maybe if those who cloud about the pitch, that our pitch is bad. Maybe if the infrastructure was playing football, they would have won many leagues now. But you can train in a big stadium, but the stadium won't do the job for you. But yeah, that is all I have for today. I think I should congratulate my team. They should now accept that the best have won. Now we should go to the second star now.
Niyajima basically. Njimelistan now.
No, I think this is a training for us for the CAF final. Yeah, I think. On substitution, on substitutions, I think maybe Abbas.
Okay.
But I don't think Tandonkosi is here. But maybe I wish for the remaining games he can have some game time. Maybe we can have Masego, Andres, Suarez.
Okay. For time, I'm going to jump in because Reina just scored a goal that was ruled offside. That was actually onside. What an incredible finish. Guys, what is Reina's eating? Masandawana, nimjisa no Reina's, la peklor
No, you see what yes, you see what I like. In the beginning, or when we brought him, people were busy saying that Reina's won't last on Sundowns.
Yeah.
But it is surprising that Reina's is the second player with more minutes, following Lucas Ribeiro, who has played almost 2,000. So I'm seeing a different Reina's now.
Okay.
I think Sundowns has touched something in him and has made him improve, because now he's different than the Reina's on Stellenbosch. This one can play a little bit more comfortable on the ball, and it's more dangerous on the box, unlike the one who was playing in Stellenbosch, who had to be fed in and do tap in. Great improvement.
For time, let me bring in Lebza.
Yeah.
Morena, ready PSL champions. Let's can run minor lots important. Let's talk about some more.
I'm part of the champions, Mara, this season.
No, the subject to mediocrity. Little what's the t-shirt more, as if the football. Relevant football, more high quality. Relevant the keeper. So. It's embarrassing where such an institution as Kaizer Chiefs has been reduced to break about marketing of shirts and exploitation. Bal exploiter, expensive, but no results whatsoever on the pitch. We are looking at a team here that is delivering. Let's talk football. Here's football. But beyond that, I'm happy with this team. I'm happy that we've fully secured the league for the 8th time consecutively. It feels great to say that. The league is the main trophy, because we are all playing 30 games a season because of exactly this. We all go to Champions League because of this. We all play MTN 8 because of this. And guess which team is making sure that we secure it every season? It's the one that wears yellow and has the best singing fans in the country. It's amazing. So I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. Absolute dominance. We can keep saying teams are sleeping. Sundowns, but hey, Pirates or Chiefs, you got 3 or 8. But no, that's quality. I said about it, they are sleeping. So I accept that teams sleep when they play with Sundowns. Chippa is nowhere. But when they play with Chiefs or Pirates, they wake up again. And then you guys, when you score 3-8, it's okay. So right now we take our 3 points, our clean sheet, we walk. Someone just said Chiefs is like Eunice, our one. Like you just walk in there, you study from home. There's a lot of you. And then there's WUP, there's UCT, there's VETs.
Cafe.
Institutions of higher learning.
That time I'm wearing my UP shirt. Lebza, I want to ask you. This team coming up against Pyramids, how would you set up the team? Because as you can see, you've got so many options. Bosalezi, Bomvala coming back, Boswane. What would you be your starting lineup for Pyramids looking forward?
I think exactly how we started today isn't too bad. Of course, we know Shalulile in Champions League brings a difference.
Yeah.
I'll probably just have him there instead of Matthews, and yeah, I think that would be pretty much the difference. And of course, I would keep what's this guy Kekana and the young boy khoza as well. But
Yeah.
I know he does not like playing young boys in serious competitions, So I would pretty much keep it the same. Yeah.
Okay. No, Lebza, thank you so much. Hey, guys. Now, agirikendi, itawatsani chezi, agirikendi, any of those things. I just want to watch football. I'm a fan of football today. But yeah, guys, so very interesting. Chippa has been in the game for pretty long right now. They're refreshing. I don't know if this is the 65th minute change that makes them play a little bit differently here, but it feels like they ran out of options there in terms of them playing. They've run out of petrol, and it's panning out exactly the same way. Most teams play versus Sundowns. They have a very good 20 minutes, but then after that, they can't do much. Reina's being protected, out for sales, getting ready for that game that they're going to have to play versus Pyramids. Ribeiro and Reina's are off, and in comes Sales and Peter Shalulile to finish off this game and see it out. Remember, Mamelodi Sundowns only needed 1 point from this game in order to win. Hey, Ribeiro looks angry, man. He looks angry that he didn't score. They only need 1 point, and it looks like they're getting 3. So I think we can safely say that Mamelodi Sundowns are the new champions of the new Betway Premiership. A Premiership so new they don't have trophies yet. Look at how angry Ribeiro is. But I guess that's a good thing to see your players get angry at the end of games. Guys, feel free to request if you want to jump in. 64 minutes in, it is still 1-0. You can't say too much. Matthews has been having fun on that left-hand side. Might see Masego coming in at some point here for that. Let me read some of these comments. Score is supposed to be 2-0 now if it wasn't for the linesman. At least you guys are going to have VAR in your game versus Pyramid. So at least that's something, Yana. Netsi says, this game is fire. Timo says, Sundowns is the most hated team ever in the league, but we keep going. Tabang says, scenes when they play Vale and he kills them again. Big Brother says, Sundowns made over 300 million in competitions this season, still to increase depending on CAF Champions League and Club World Cup. I don't mind Spanini FC as long as we don't harm our coach in the name of loyalty. They gave us Nedbank, we are champions, but they cooked them, my brother. Hey, today you guys are fighting. He's eating proper football. Oh, when I asked her what Reina's eating, oh, joy. Banna Papitoris, Litabo, we seriously need VAR in this country. You guys are going to have your heart broken. I will say this over and over and over again. Having VAR doesn't mean VAR is going to be good for us. Having VAR doesn't mean VAR is going to work. And I'll say this one more time. If the alleged stories are true, the alleged stories are true that people are getting brown paper bags, you think that VAR is going to stop a brown paper bag? Because it's going to be the same people running it, it's going to be the same people in charge of it. So if they are crooked now, do you think that VAR changes the crooked batting? Korani, welcome to the show. How are you?
Mr. OT, how are you?
Man, I'm still glowing, man.
Who cares that Sundown is playing on a filled up stadium? Who cares? Who cares that we are breaking records left, right, center, and no one is writing about it? Who cares? Who cares that we don't even know if we're gonna get a cup or some plate or something by Sunday next week? Who cares? Who cares that we are fetching our second stars? Who cares? Hi, but Mr. Oti, Sundown for you. People will go to ICU very soon. No, if no one is going to talk about our team, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes, if the journalist doesn't want to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. At least Mr. Oti is giving us platform. So we thank you for that, Mr. Oti. Thank you very much.
Aye, man, you must pick it up. Pick it up VIP, man, for finance.
Hey, you must get your ticket because it seems like it's selling so fast.
Hey,
by the end of the week, it might be sold out. I'm telling you. There was a queue.
Yeah. There was a queue.
I was saying there was a queue today when I was buying the ticket for the first time. Buying a Mamelodi Sundown, get onto a queue, on a Ticket Pro, and they said there's a line for purchasing this ticket.
Remote order right now. One Tulsa.
I'm telling you,
some of us have been going.
The one for the under 12, they're sold out already though.
But Korani, tell me about this team in this game. Sundowns, 3 points. You need 1 point. You've got 3. Oh, it looks like you're gonna get 3. How do you feel about this game?
Yeah, obviously it was a.
No way! What was that? No, guys. Sales. Guys. No, what is this? No, this is not football anymore.
So, hi. But anyway, let's continue, Mr. Ochi.
No, guys. No, I said sales. No way. 22 years old, this man. Okay.
Yeah. Hi.
I know it's trying to. Yo, look at where it went. No, okay, no, sorry, Konadi. You can go on here.
Hi, okay. Yeah, Mr. Oti. Yeah, coming to this game, surely it was not going to be easy as the first one. You know, it's not easy like to build one team twice, especially in 7 days. So Chippa United, they came in with a plan. Unfortunately, they considered that first goal, which, it was a special goal from Renas.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe nothing much they can do. But this pitch, man, it's even that first goal, if you can see his first touch, Renas, he didn't go where he wanted to go, just that the pitch, it was bouncy and likely it came to his feet, so he managed to finish it. But Chippa, the way they were playing, they were playing very well. They didn't press us too much, but they sit back, but they were organized. They are not giving us too much space. And then that first goal, it didn't even dismantle them. They were still using the same tactics. Coming to us when they have a chance. But this is Sundown though. You can have maybe 5-10 minutes of a play, but if you don't use it, you know you're gonna get punished.
Can I ask you something? The way you're speaking about the 5-10 minutes, how do teams develop to go 40 minutes with Sundowns? Is it possible?
It's not easy. No, it's not possible because Sundown will make you run, Mr. Oti. And if you don't have a ball, if you are running, you will get tired. So Sundown will make you run. Sundown, when they have a ball, they make the ball to run, not themselves to run.
Yeah.
So they get you tired chasing the ball and all those things. Yes, you're gonna have those moments, 5 minutes. That's why you will have that energetic 5-10 minutes of you playing with the ball and all those things. But you're gonna run yourself to get tired fast. And if you don't use that 5 minutes window to score against Sundown, that's where you're gonna get punished. So yes, it's sometimes you get chances against Sundown, but if you don't use them, then it's game over for you. So teams, it's not easy to play Sundown. Like, it's really not easy.
Okay. For time, let me bring in Usis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh,
go
okay.
on, finish. Give me that last sentence.
Yes, I was saying before, when it was Rulani, most people, especially towards the end, they will do the low block, and then Rulani was struggling to break it. But now with Cardoso, he came with something special. Even if you sit back, you can break those low block. And now teams are confused when they come against Sundown. Do we play low block? So that's why.
Okay, Korani. For time, I'm gonna bring in Sisegelo. Sisegelo, welcome to the show. How are you?
Sijabulile, sihappy we're on top here.
Hey, Gomnande Clorcop. Hey.
No, I remember what we had a conversation, me and you, on January. You said something. You said people are saying Sundowns are down, but they're still managing to win. And some people say now it's over. I think sometimes we're quick to judge the coach, because at that time I think the coach was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lie and say, hey, I know the guy from, I know when he was hired from Sundowns, but he's been doing a good job. And people are just talking. I'm not talking football. They're just talking about, it's like talking about t-shirt sales or whatever. That's their business. But for me, the coach has done a good job for me.
Yeah.
And as a Sundowns supporter, that supported Sundowns 96. They didn't support Sundowns when it wasn't money. So I'm just trying to put those. I didn't support. I've been supporting Sundowns. And for me, I'm happy for this thing, for the changes. And I do miss Rulani, but I think Cardoso is a best improvement for us. He came with some new ideas. And for now, just to all the Sundowners, just be happy. Don't worry about the noise outside. Just continue. Just go to Sunday. Yeah. Thank you, OT.
No, thank you, Sisegelo. Let me bring in Agent. Agent, 73 minutes, 2-0 up. Hey, Suarez, man.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wow, man. Like, you know what? No, guys. Sometimes we need to start a petition for me to get a signed sales t-shirt, man. It must even come with a frame. Actually, two of them. Two of them. Yes, I know, man. Nah. Manuti, you know, when you are in that stage, of a competition, or in that form, anything you do comes off. Anything.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You can even kick it from your own half. Trust me, somehow it might bounce 4-5 times, go to the corner flag, hit the corner flag, and go straight into goal. That's what we're experiencing with two sales now. Wow, man! Like, what? And what I love about it is, I think it was intentional, because the way he looked up and saw that the keeper is moved and placed it there. That's what becomes more impressive,
Mara, the placement, Agent, the placement.
Yeah.
I've never seen a top corner from inside. Not even from inside by the post top corner, guys.
No, I think Ubeg needs to go to that team and give them extra 63 million. Just to say thank you, because 63 million was enough. And I heard he signed the longest contract at Sundown, so probably going to be here for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Man. Anyways, I wanted to tell a story, man. Now that I remember, that August, 23rd, 1973, right?
Yeah.
There's two gentlemen that come into this bank, It's called Ulsin and Ofsin, you know. They come into this bank, you know, during a bank robbery. The police come, and when the police come, they decide to kidnap 4 bank workers, 3 women and 1 man, you know, and they hold them for 6 days, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe I should say 10, just to add spice it, and just so that it can be 10. So for those 10 days, you know, they get food, they get everything, you know, and then finally, long story short, long story short, the police get him out and everything. But when it gets to the case, you know, the 4 people are saying, no, man, we're never captivated here. In fact, the police were the ones who were threatening us, you know. And that happened in a small town in Sweden called Stockholm. I'll leave it there. Thank you, salesman.
Oh, Stockholm syndrome. Hey, Agent love taking those shots. Taking those shots, Lebza. 2-0. Maybe let's say 15 minutes left. It's over, boss.
No, my question, Korekana, in the top goal scorer, Salesh Unzukokai.
Salesh is number 5 or so. No, wait, let me see.
He was number 6 before this game.
He was number 6, ne?
Now has the same number of goals as the top, as number 4, number 5. They are all on 7 now.
Yeah.
Against Mabasa and Devon Tigers. This is the very same man.
Yeah, he's number 4. He's number 4 now. Well, they tied, yeah.
He was still new, adapting to the league, and then people were saying, hey, go get a refund, and we were busy telling them, or this guy is not necessarily a striker per se, but he's creating goals. He's coming and he's making changes when we need to unlock defenses. And people kept on talking about how we bought Incomo from Brazil, what. And now look at what he's doing. Every game there's something he's bringing. Every game there's something he's bringing. And we as Sundowns fans are
guys,
very happy.
please mute when you come in.
Yeah, we are very, very happy with our team. We have Salesh trying to compete with Reyners and Ribeiro in terms of goals. You know how healthy that is in a team. It's incredible.
No, to have 3 top goal scorers. Besides that, 1 is already great in the PSL. You guys have 2 plus Bosalesh.
Yeah. It feels amazing.
Guys.
Yes. And Peter Shalulile Lena is in the top 10. So once he comes back and starts scoring, I'm telling you, Kana Hunali contender of player of the season who's sitting on T5 or 6. No, I know it's not all about goals. Before we even touch Ribeiro, because Ribeiro, his quality of play, let alone goals, is world class.
Yeah.
But what's our he o compete le Ribeiro or again the best to beat Ribeiro moving. What I knew as soon as they lose league, but lose a Nedbank, they coming back to that conversation, and it has started. I've seen. So
Mara Lebza, I saw a message now in the comments. Could you please tell the people that I was one of the few people that said, guys, Caruso's going to be great. Silas is going to be great. Please, come on. People are saying I'm getting chest pains. How must I get chest pains when this is the team I was championing?
Yeah, no. You were always positive about all these. So, yeah.
Mara, it's
agree when I read about worry now botata gore because papa gala supporta team e nngwe mama supporta team e nngwe what has but he le go Sundowns o tla stadium pelo e ba monate o ba happy, quality of football makes you happy, but batswadi ba o forced o joina setlhopha se seng sa o celebrate dikipa instead of football, mara re tla bona ko pele.
Mara we win a trophy, man, at least, man, now. Let me go to Box. Box, 2-0, 81st minute. This game has been over, man.
So, OT, is this what we've become now?
Hey.
Sundowns has become a team that wants to poach fans, saying mama le papa ofostile mama nga support eng because they don't have fans. Is this how they operate now? Stealing fans. Is voter not enough? Our support is voter not enough for them to say banal defense enough. Now they resort to poaching fans.
Oh, today.
Ba qeta ba re kenella ka dikipa tsa rona tse rukweng ke Omasari. A qeta di roka a kenya Kaizer Chiefs le betjha ya teng. Ha di rekiswa within 48 hours they now complain. Man, Sundowns, you're winning the league. You have a player qetang ho score a beautiful goal which could be goal of the season. Manga still ntelele Kaizer Chiefs this, Kaizer Chiefs that. Give Kaizer Chiefs a break. It could take us 30 years not winning the league. We will still support Kaizer Chiefs. We don't poach fans, Rona.
Hey, guys, what's happening today? Bugs, only 10 minutes, but
all over. Sundowns have won. They must celebrate and stop worrying about stealing fans. Lidi kipata rona tse rukweng ke Omasari. A ikenya tsa betjha ya Chiefs, a kenya lebitso la Chiefs ho tsona be di rekiswa. A re tlohelle re le jwang. Ba celebrate league win ya bona in peace.
Hey, okay, for time, guys. Let me bring in Mtebino. Pitso, welcome. Hey, today you guys are fighting. Today, Pitso. Okay, we'll come back. We'll see if we can get Tsepo back on. Habibi.
It's been a long time since we've gone away. Everybody asking if we're still booming. We've been chilling. We've been chilling and booming and grooving, and you know we ain't stopping. It's until we reach the sky. Tobela, Mr. OT. Mr. OT, look how happy you are, Mr. OT. That's winning Nedbank.
Tonight.
Look how happy you are,
the
Mr.
show
OT.
is somewhere else.
Mr. OT, you happy like you won the Nedbank, Mr. OT. Wow, Mr. OT, the sky's the limit, Mr. OT. We climbing until we reach the sky, Mr. OT. Wow, the greatest team in South African football history, Mr. OT. We're watching it with our eyes and go see, Mr. OT.
Yeah.
We pay manje, Mr. OT. Maybe ngakubuza ukuthi, what's the greatest team you've ever seen? You're watching it right now, Mr. OT. You're watching it right. You are documenting it right now, Mr. OT. Thank you so much for documenting what is going on in South African football, Mr. OT. In 30 years, in 40 years, when people are writing research papers on this football club, they will be mentioning you in their dissertations, Mr. OT. You will be mentioned in PhDs, Mr. OT. You will be mentioned in master's degree papers, Mr. OT.
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. OT, this football club, Mr. OT, it's the greatest of all time. Ja Rastafire, Mr. OT. I've never seen this in my life, Mr. OT. Atur Salez, Mr. OT is the real deal. Ushilo mfowethu lapho agent ukuthi ngathi singabanike enye 67 just to say bambani bafethu bambani nhleke sinrobile Mr. OT, while others are busy talking about filling up grandstands, Mr. OT. We are busy filling up trophy cabinets, Mr. Oti. We are busy filling the hearts of millions of South Africans, Mr. Oti, with joy, with real football, Mr. Oti. Future African champions, Mr. Oti. Ngibhaya amatikiti wama-4, Mr. Oti. I hope now uza nefamily yakho, Mr. Oti. It's an auspicious occasion, Mr. Oti. Kusafe laphaya. Woza nomndeni wakho, Mr. Oti.
Okay.
Ngahlangana nawe la Loftus ngizokushaya ngihug, Mr. Oti. Ucabuza isiphongo, Mr. Oti, ngithi welcome home, my brother. You didn't have to live like this for so many years. Welcome home, my brother.
Okay.
The spirit of the Black Panther is now within you. So Mr. Oti.
You guys are so today. I don't know what's happening today. Let me bring it on the table. Guys, please mute when you come in. Motsepe, mute tabo. I'm coming, don't worry.
So sure.
Yeah.
What's wrong with my phone today?
Okay, I'll mute you, and then if it doesn't come back, I'll bring you on myself at the end. Then when DJ Nuts is done, I'll bring you back in. Then we can check if it doesn't unmute. Letabo, 2-0, 87th minute. What more can you say?
Giving these Chiefs fans enough time. Now we must talk about Sundowns. I think it's been a great season. OT started off very shaky. We were not convinced. Even when Cardoso came, we were not convinced. We called him, a second half masterclass type of guy. He made the right decisions after poor starting 11s and so on. But what I've noticed is that since the Ahly game, it feels like a lot of pressure has been taken off the boys. They're playing with much freedom. I think our best games have been in these last 5 games over a consistent period of time. We've stitched together 5 top performances, and it's perfect going into a final. And this is why he's here. He's not here for the league. He's not here for Nedbank. He's here for the Champions League. This is why he was signed. And his future, is going to be determined by that. He's going to be determined by the fact that does he get over the line. But I think he's moved us a step closer. He's moved us into the final. We've been stuck on the semi-final for 2 years, and he's got us there. And it's going to be very interesting how the future looks for the team. And then, Uti.
3-0. Sorry, Letabo. 3-0. Sales. 3-0.
Yeah. But let's talk about sales, Oti. Why was he brought in the first place? Honestly, if we're going to have an honest conversation, why was he brought in?
Oh, you want my opinion on it?
On your opinion.
I think you needed, I'm not going to say a Tembas or any replacement, but you needed somebody.
A number 9.
A number 9 who can link everybody. He's not necessarily a 9, but he loves to play. So
No. Let's go back. He was brought in as a number 9 replacement so that the load can be taken off of Peter Shalulile, essentially. Yeah. That was why he was brought in. And when he came in, all of us said, this guy's not good enough.
Yeah.
This guy, everybody said he's not good enough. After some time, we said, man, this guy is not a number 9, he's a number 10.
And but I told you that from the beginning. Yeah. I think he was brought in to supplement Ribeiro. So I think the plan was that in RMR, he would be able to come in for Ribeiro and still play the Ribeiro role to allow Reyners and Matthews to score. I don't think he was meant to be a striker. How? Goalkeeper sub.
He was starting as a number 9 in most games.
Yeah, that was the mistake.
Exactly, But that's why I say I think he was brought in as a number 9. When coaches consistently start you in a specific position, it ultimately probably means that's where we started him. We must be honest about these conversations. He was not here as a number 10. He was brought in as a 9. But as a number 10, is he better than other number 10s on the team? As a number 10? Is he better than a Nomayam? Is he better than a Tambazwane? Is he better than others? Today I'm watching Matthews play. He looks good, but where are the goals? Where are the end product?
Okay.
We're a big team, Matthews as well. Where are the goals? You've had so many chances. Where are the goals? But today we celebrate OT. We have fun. Well done to the chairman. Well done to the board. I guess they made the right decision, with this. And, congratulations to the Yellow Nation as well. And we'll come out on the 24th OT. Make sure you get your tickets OT, and then we celebrate and we say we lift the Champions League at home. You know,
I'm
we're gonna
buying
win
them
it before we
right
go to
now.
Egypt. Yeah, we're gonna by the time we go to Egypt, it's gonna be wrapped up. But you don't know what we've got too many goals.
Okay. Guys, if you're wondering what the score is,
Okay. Once, twice,
3 times, damn it! 3 times, damn it! These guys have scored. Let me bring it to Siba. So are you with me? Okay, we're gonna come back and see if you can't get Siba back. DJ Nuts.
OT, Kabuyelo Masandawana. I know that you are one of us. You know what, it's very difficult to be a Sandawana because celebration is now in our DNA. We've been moving ngama 4x4, now we are doing ama 3x3. You can
la phone la Sandawana.
We've been doing ama 4x4, now we are doing ama 3x3. So you feel me? So that's Sundowns for you. So at the end of the day, for every Mamelodi Sundowns fan for now, really, I think everyone should be proud because actually we are witnessing the greatness of Mamelodi Sundowns. There's a time whereby maybe it's gonna be in the history time where we will say that we've been there. We saw the boys doing the things. So it's beautiful, man, Oti. Sometimes we run out of words, we run out of hyping because every day the team is giving us wonders every day. There's new thing that is coming every day. We don't even know what is the trend now, in Sundowns. We don't even know who to praise because everyone is good as they test the same. If you know, Oti, when there's a wedding, if they cut a piece of cake, they give it to you. You can never say that the cake tastes different from the other person. So everything is Oti. Everything is fire, man. We are just enjoying the moment. At this time of, I'm telling you, we are actually not recruiting people to come and love Mamelodi Sundowns. The results are speaking for itself to say, you know what, Pitso Mosimane once said that if you want cups are here. If you want enjoyment, okay. If you as a human being, if you as a fan, if you want the enjoyment to enjoy like me, like laugh every day, you cannot have stress. You cannot have stress for money, OT, and stress for a woman, and stress for everything, and have stress for your team. It's impossible. Come to Mamelodi Sundowns. We're having fun here. And just to close up, OT, on Sunday, it's our Christmas Day. And on the 24th, it's our New Year's Day. You know what I'm saying? So we are having fun, man. We are enjoying. Like, congratulations to everyone. Masandawana. There's a time, OT, whereby we try to justify how good is our team. Now we don't have time to justify anything. It's there. It's there. Watch it for yourself. And people, they've been calling ourselves scams, but look at what he's doing, guys. Come on, guys. I think agent was right. We must send another 63 million. Even if we not send 63, let's send 100 million back there to say, you guys, we have robbed you. This is a star.
Let me bring in Mtsepino. Can you jump in now? Are you able to? Well, let me see if Siba's back. Siba? Chance, there's something wrong. Okay, agent.
Yeah, no, we have a scouting department, do you mind Tsepo going out then coming in then speaking immediately? I'll mute myself.
Okay, that's fine. Tsepo, come back in. Okay, so the game has ended. It is 3-0 Mamelodi Sundowns. It is official Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah?
Campeones.
Official Mamelodi Sundowns has won their 8th league title in a row.
Discuss, man. We need to celebrate, man.
Yeah.
Agent Timothy. I don't know to discuss, man. It's time to celebrate. OG, I'll check to rank. Yeah, mfethu, we done it again.
How does it feel, man? How does it feel?
Yeah, we must remind all the supporters, sorry, the tickets at the first leg CAF are already on sale from today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going there, but we just go there in numbers, support our team. Let's go there and just enjoy. Fandaka analyzing Knicks. I am so happy. I'm celebrating. I'm opening a champagne now.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm naughty.
But you want in Nedbank, Rukuile Kilena, man.
Listen to 10 years ago, fella.
Hey, Chara, bye-bye, guys. Sharp.
Thank you, Tepino.
Yes.
Hey, Chara.
It for me.
Before I shout campeones, 7 times, or 8 times, sorry,
8
in a row.
times.
You know, numbers, you get confused now. But here's I wanted to address, right? That there's a reason why we have a scouting department, right? You look at the profile of players that you have got. You have a natural striker in a 9 who was not doing well. We already have a natural striker who gives you goals behind fast, arenas. And then we lacked a link man. Remember, there's different types of forwards. You know, not every forward is a striker. There's what you call center forwards, you know. Woman are not strikers, that's center forwards, you know. Firmino are not strikers, that's center forwards. If you look at, I think we analyzed this as one day. I wish Dot can join us one day. Even in the previous team where he was, the 2 previous teams where he was, if you look at his heat map, it's the entire field. It's not concentrated in the box because that is not that we bought. We brought someone who can become a center forward, come in, helps with creativity, and also able to score. You know, but they have done it again. They've done it again. Mamelodi Sundowns have done it again. They have done it again. They have done it again, Broughty. I asked for a centurion of goals in a single season. They gave me a centurion of goals. You know, like you said, after some time, don't call them 10 years, call them decades. After some time, don't call it 100 goals. We say it's a century of goals, you know, to celebrate such a milestone, OT, you know. We need 2 more, and then you can put it another name and call it La Decima. We need 2 more goals. But I think incredible journey, OT. Incredible journey. I think people have to agree by force now. You know, they have to be beaten by into submission. That whoever decided to take out Rulani from Mangoba to Cardoso, at the end of the day, is justified.
Who's that someone?
Whether you bring sales, whether you bring
someone. Who's that? They have a name.
Like man, tough flaming in flesh. But you know, I think he deserves massive credit. We shouldn't overlook him in this kind of games. I think to bring in a coach who scores what can you do the math for me? 16 minus 18. How much is that? 44 goals.
Yeah,
44 goals. In how many games? In what? 18 games? Nah, guys. Nah. Stop flaming. Guys, my Sundowns, please. I want a signed t-shirt from Cardoso, Flaming, and Sales. Please, man. Now. 2 of them.
Please. Please. No. Thank you, agent. I'm gonna close now. But yo, guys, Sundowns is too much, man. Sundowns is too much. And I still give them credit because they're doing it quietly. You know, you can still sense within football that there's non-believers. There's non-believers in Caruso. There's non-believers in Sales. There's non-believers in the changes that were made. There's people who keep going back and speaking about Rulani. Wait, to do what they're doing, most points, tied now. PSL era, back to when there were more than 16 teams. They've now tied that. They've scored 100 goals altogether. They've scored 63 goals so far. 63 goals in 26 games. You can't fight it. You can't fight it. Eight league titles in a row. And I'd just like to remind everyone, beginning of the season, what were people saying? When Rulani was let go, when people were brought in, when Cardoso made his debut games, when Sales made his debut games, do you understand that right now? Do you understand that right now? Mamelodi Sundowns has the top 2 goal scorers, and I believe number 3 now. They've got 3 players in the top goal scorers. Look at how Reynolds has developed and changed. This is insane. This is insane. Guys, this is insane. Well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. Deserved champions. Nobody's close. Nobody can touch them. Cardoso, somebody came in with a lot of questions. Well done to him, because people are even saying, yay. How is Sundowns going to win another league? Can they win another league? Somebody Rulani, can they win another league? Can they do this again? When Tough Fleming was getting rid of Bo M Tigers, can they do it again? And they've done it again. Guys, something is amai. Guys, how? Why are you being like this? Something is amai. So well done. Guys. Well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. Well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. I'll let you guys in Kala's game fully, guys. I'm sorry, Marakibu. Yeah, Mar, it wasn't a weekend, Zaz. It wasn't a weekend. Last game, I promise. Last game, I'll keep it open. But guys, now it's at night. I need to go, guys. Sorry. But guys, thank you so much. I'll celebrate when the trophy comes. When the trophy comes, I'll celebrate. 5 minutes. Available 5 minutes just to think. Just that, guys. Mara. When the trophy comes, I'll open it, guys. I'm sorry, but guys, thank you so much. I'll see you then. I'm not going to be in tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. Friday, we'll break down these games and also look forward towards the weekend and what's going to happen over the weekend. Look at my comments. What's happening in my comments? Okay, fine. This is what I'll do. Lebza, I'm going to let you in because you're a member. If you want to be a member, send me a DM. I'll tell you how. Then I'm also going to let Shembe in. Fine. Awan, kilezami. Lebza.
Sigele Lucadoso, Sigelela, Gebesebeze Biche, Sigelela, Gebesebeze Biche, Sigelela, Misebeze Biche, Sigelela, Gebesebeze Biche, Sigele Lucadoso. Akinya kotsi ya nako o monga a tsena ka speed o tia ska tsamaya o monga a tsena ka speed.
Iyo Shembo thing.
Uthi mfethu. Uthi mfethu Fleming no Cardoso seba njengobaba kimi mfethu. Uthi mfethu. Cardoso njengobaba kimi uthi mfethu we. Ubaba mfethu angempela uCardoso uthi khane wangitshela la ekhaya uthi bathi bangidobha esibhedlela eBBH eBoxburg uthi ngisho omunye ubaba onempandla Mr. Oti uthi kabuyela Mr. Oti Fleming Bheka umkhulu wami Cardoso baba wami Motsepe malume we uthi siyabonga mfethu sicela ubuye ekhaya Mr. Oti cela ngibhale incwadi kutatakho Mr. Oti lapha kuMojalafu ngifuna ukubaba Mr. Oti ngifuna ubaba Mr. Oti ngidinga usiko ngidinga isiphandla Mr. Oti we Nkosi yami
Eight-time champions, Mr. Oti, sekazini leto, Mr. Oti ngezwa nje but kunini nginwaya but benginwaya but ukusala u-8 emzimbeni. Nkosi yami. Dala ngisola Mr. Oti, dala ngisola. Please Mr. Oti. Sobela. Mr. Oti, look how much joy you have, Mr. Oti. Look at the joy in your heart, Mr. Oti. The greatest team of all time, Mr. Oti. Sagnana, Mr. Oti. Sebonge 5 minutes. Angisakhona ukucula benhliziyo yami ijabule kakhulu. Mr. Oti bengisefonini nentombi yami ngathi baby makancane baby sokhuluma after indaba zothando. I'm an 8-time league champion baby ngizobona after baby sokhuluma ngo-10 sithandwa sami. Ngiyacela ngisayo celebrate. It's my time to celebrate Mr. Oti. Uthando ngizolubona ngo-10 Mr. Oti. Oh Nkosi yami. Oh Nkosi yami. Oh Nkosi yami. Peace out, Mr. Oti. Sorry, that.
Today, guys, think about it. Today, guys, my thoughts are going to be out in about an hour and a half. Guys, I need to go. Like I said, I'm not in tomorrow, but Friday I'll be in. There's a new episode of my podcast that is up. So, now. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody that followed, that commented. Thank you to everybody that jumped in. Well done, Mamelodi Sundowns, 8 times in a row. It's not going to be done again. You think Palulu Tata? Kumulekaya. Oh, Mara, bye everyone.